Hiya, it's Nero Pensioner here again. I just thought I'd add a little update type video with some of the driving statistics I just found out from the app. How much information is available on there. It's quite amazing, really. Quite worrying in some ways, as you might see. But yeah, I'm still really pleased with the Niro. I think it's a great car, amazingly efficient car, and really cheap to run. It's I'm so happy with it in all those respects. It's great, it's comfortable. It's all of those things. The only real issue I have with it is I just find it a bit of a boring car compared to everything I've ever driven in the past. But there we go. I'm an old guy, and I guess it's time. But I think, I just wanted to let you see these figures. So I'll put screenshots up on the screen for you to see. So yeah, I just wanted you to see this. You can see here that this is the driving history from the 3rd of the 4th to the 2nd of the 5th, so a month approximately, when the weather hasn't been that great either, and I've had heating and stuff on, and you can see my average consumption. Well, you first off, you can see my energy consumption in that period, 153.6 kilowatt hours. I mean, I don't do a lot of mileage, as you can see. I'm not a daily commuter or anything like that. But it's the average consumption, which is quite interesting. It's showing at 4.28 miles per kilowatt hour, which I think is fantastic, considering the driving that I do and have been doing. And I'll show you that in a second. I couldn't find where it could show you the kind of maximum miles per kilowatt hour, because while I was driving, I did notice at one point that it was over 5, which is fantastic, and that was sort of motorway driving as well. But if we go on to the next, which is actual trips that I've done, I just wanted you to see this, because that consumption that I'm getting is through a mix of driving. So on this one, you can see that I did a little 4-mile trip. That was just into town, so a few miles into town, then driving around town. So average speed 48 miles an hour. The second one, the middle one, was a motorway trip. And I have to throw in a caveat here and say that I think the speedo reads a bit high on this car, but that, as you can see, again, mixed driving. But I did 11 miles. The average speed 48, and the top speed is, well, as I say, I just ignore that. It reads a bit high. And then the other one at the bottom, again, a bit of motorway driving, and also I'm going to say here a bit of driving where I live in the countryside. I've got a private road that I have to drive to get home, and there's no speed limit on that. Then another day, again, you can see completely mixed driving along there, and short trips in and out of town, motorway drive, 32 miles on motorway drive there. Yeah, it's there was one that I don't know. I guess I just switched the car on there and didn't do anything. Then the next one is that's obviously driving home. So yeah, it's I'm really pleased with the car, as I say, and that it's just to give you an idea of I'm achieving that that average of 4.2 miles per kilowatt hour on mixed driving. Some of it fairly brisk motorway driving. I hope that that gives you gives you some idea. I say, absolutely, really delighted with the car in almost every respect. So for I would say anyone considering buying a Niro, I'd go for it. Absolutely. Okay, bye for now.